guys, this is Kaizen and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to thin down your local paint brands for airbrushing. So let's start with Arkham. It's just going to be a quick video. Before you thin them down, you give it a shake. I suggest you guys have a paint mixing dish like this, or for example, I have these. These are actually plastic shot glasses, okay? This is also a good place to mix your paints, but right now we're just going to use this because it has a spout here and easier to clean. The reason why is when you're a beginner and you mix your paints right here in the cup, when you make a mistake, it's going to be an effort for you to remove the junk clunky paint out, clean it, and then do it again. It's better to just do it here, so just in case you made a mistake, it's easier for you to clean than clean the entire nozzle here, which is going to be a pain for you, especially if you're a beginner. For Arkham, it's always, they recommend is 1-to-1, which is I also do sometimes. So I'm going to thin this down with just distilled water because it just works. To make it easier for you guys, I always suggest get a pipette because if you just pour water directly, you don't have control. At least with a pipette, you have control. So this is just a distilled water. Just put a little bit of drops there, and then with a worn down brush, which we're gonna use to mix our paints here. Worn down brush, and mix our paint here. So make sure it just gives like a consistency like it's milk. Right? There you go. A little bit thickness to it. There you go. Okay. Now we pour this on our airbrush and try it out. The airbrush we're using today, this is an Earthman HCPP 100. This is an airbrush by a client. So this is newly cleaned and newly repaired too. You can see here our consistency there. Just pour it in your cup, just a little bit, and then let's try to spray. This is, by the way, 20 psi, and there you go. Wait, I didn't turn on the compressor. Sorry, I didn't turn on the compressor, which I forgot. So 20 psi. Look at that, doing good circles, and then some detail lines. Doing well. Okay, so look at that, and then we go closer, and if you push the trigger at full force, look at that, really well tinted, and then just to prove that this is working. So the trigger is working, making dots, see the responsiveness. Okay, doing so well. So usually if you're painting mini, you remove the cap, but if you're painting wide, you don't, so it's working. I'm happy it's working. Sorry, hit the camera there. Good. For our next paint, this is the new HIRO paints peanut butter from their skin set. So with HIRO paints, they're a little bit already watery because they're easier to airbrush with. I actually would go for 1-to-1, but this one like feels like 2-to-1 sometimes, or 2-to-1/2. Just a little bit. A worn out brush to mix it. There you go. And the consistency that I like. It's just it needs a little less water. It really has like the milky feel already. There you go. And then put it on our airbrush, same airbrush. Still. Put it in our airbrush. HIRO paints are really airbrush friendly. They're not really hard to thin down when you use them for airbrushing. So I'm going to try it in the card. Still same 20 psi. Forward. I'll push it even further. I'm going to get some down. I'll push it really harder. There you go. Okay. So detail. That boy. Well, it's doing well. Airbrushing. If I go full throttle, yep. It's down. Okay. Good. Now for our next paint. For next, we'll be using the ARCUS green here. So I'm gonna still use distilled water to thin it out. This is also like Arkham 1:1. When you try to airbrush with them, people are asking, can you use your actual medium? Yes, their actual paint thinner mediums are preferred because of course surface tension and all. But if you're saving a buck, distilled water is your best friend. It's cheaper. It does work. It really does work. It's the best word for that. It really does work. So I'm just gonna prepare some distilled water. Okay, distilled water here. Same, 50. Again, always use pipettes to help you control the paint. Now mix it with our rundown brush. There we go. Look at that, consistency-wise. Okay, let's give it a try with our airbrush here. Just pour it on. Okay, same PSI still. There you go. Okay, you can airbrush it. No detail. Yeah, I'm still not used to the trigger. I'm so used to fire and though. That's pretty much how you thin your paints with an airbrush. And it's very straightforward for 3 brands. If you want to check out more how you thin down other brands, let me know, guys. But this is really simple of how you do it. So see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.